Well, that was an English jig, and it was called the Eunice Jig. Why was it called the Eunice Jig? Well, it was called the Eunice Jig because in the last few days we've had a terrible storm in the UK, Storm Eunice. And then prior to that, a day or so before, we had Storm Dudley from Dudley. Anyway, we've had a couple of storms, and I usually name tunes after storms. That tends to be my preference. And it's a way to remember the interesting weather events. Well, maybe not interesting if you've been affected by the storm damage, but certainly a way of recording them. So this one is called the Eunice Jig. Now, the other thing is that particular tune is very, very close to what an English sort of jig would sound like, because I only composed it this week, but of course it's very, very close to English sounding fiddle playing. And I would suggest that that was well within the frame of English fiddle music. So I thought I would record it for you and just give you an idea what the tune sounds like. Now, if you like that sort of thing, and if you're interested and you want to support me and my channel, what I do, because I do spend a lot of time on this channel writing music, composing music, uploading videos, teaching videos. Well, I've moved a lot across now, or I'm starting to move a lot across to Patreon. It gives me a little bit of a reward for the amount of time and effort that I put in. That's basically it. And it was actually suggested to me by one of my very good subscribers. And she mentioned this to me, why didn't you go on to Patreon? And I must admit, it gave me the final push. So there's a lot more stuff going up on the Patreon site now. I'm starting to produce tutorials, and the music that I write and compose is also going on there. So if you feel like supporting me, and believe it or not, the entry level is no more than the cost of a cup of coffee. In fact, I think it's cheaper. If I go into Starbucks or Costa Coffee or any of the fancy coffee chains like Nero, they're more expensive than what I'm charging. So, and that's the cost per month. So it's not a huge amount. So if you feel like supporting what I do, and you've seen over the years that I've put lots and lots of stuff up, no charge at all. But if you feel like supporting me now in what my efforts, then please nip over to Patreon. There is a link in this video description, and you can have a look and see what there is there. Okay, well, anyway, that's my plug over and done with. And once again, as I say, I hope you enjoy this English fiddle tune, the Eunice Jig, and I'll see you again very soon. Bye-bye now.